It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brewed Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas. It is Wednesday, December 20th, 2017 at 7 a.m. And welcome to Down on the Corner. We got the whole gang here.
Spunky in the game.
In a while, guys.
We got the good old boys back.
Heck yeah. Somebody call trouble.
Huh? Yeah, we need to call
somebody
trouble
call
on Paraguay.
Yeah, we need to call trouble, get him on the phone line. We'd have the whole gang here.
We'd have the whole gang here. There goes the whole show, right?
Yeah. We're really going downhill.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis and Jerry Hogan. And we're all enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You know, I've already downed 1 whole cup this morning.
Are you nervous?
No, just thirsty.
You will be. Keep drinking that. It'll give you the jitters, buddy.
How's your coffee today? Benny,
Nice,
how's your
very
coffee down there?
It's good. I'm just about got the quivers over here.
Nell?
I only poured half a cup. I know how you guys make coffee.
Smart woman.
Do you know why you're liking your coffee so much this morning?
What'd you pour in there?
No.
Right,
Once
look.
you wait, it's going to come up here on the screen. It's a little chilly outside.
Ah.
I thought that was funny. My son said that to me and laughed all night long. It's a little chilly outside.
Come on.
Let's
come on.
restart, man.
Can we have the Brewed Awakening logo
Yeah,
again?
it's coming back.
As you heard in the introduction, Jacqueline told you 3 locations to serve you. BRMC Lobby, Balmer Boulevard, and the 62 East Plaza, out by Walmart and Anytime Fitness. Drive through and enjoy the best coffee in town. If you've never tried Brewed Awakening coffee, you're just drinking muddy water.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
And you can even make it with rainwater today.
Yeah, boy, that'd be fun.
It's even
What a
better.
change.
Hey,
Been a while since we've seen that.
Yeah, I
we
heard
needed that.
Sure enough.
And I placed an order yesterday at Brewed Awakening Coffee for cinnamon rolls for tomorrow. So, yeah, Friday cinnamon roll day. Do y'all have to come back to do a Friday show?
Yeah.
That's cinnamon roll
Tomorrow.
day.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, Friday.
I know.
Friday show.
I brought donuts today,
Always
but
get
they're
them a
not going to compare with these cinnamon rolls.
Oh, no,
At all.
I know that.
Friday's guest.
Yeah,
cinnamon rolls.
Benny's
I placed
put
the order,
down
so we'll
his
come
fair
get some.
share of cinnamon
I
rolls.
have, you bet.
You what now, Benny?
I've put down my fair share of those
Cinnamon
rolls
rolls.
in the dinner plate.
We'd be live on the radio. Benny'd be over there. So, what do you think about that, Benny? I'm not done yet. I'll get back with you in a minute.
Brewed Awakening Coffee, best coffee in town. Be sure to stop by 3 locations: BRMC Lobby, Highway 62 East Plaza out by Walmart, and of course Balmer Boulevard. And now it's time, if you would, join us for our morning prayer, brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes of North Arkansas. And now our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, one would hope with Christmas just 5 days away, our news would or could be a little bit happier. 1 year after an election, the losing party is still in turmoil. Lord, where the law was broken, let the lawbreakers be brought to justice. But during the Christmas season, Lord, help us to bring good news to people. Help us be aware of those in need, not only at Christmas, but all year long. So, Lord, I pray that everyone has a great Christmas full of good news this season. And that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen. I like that.
You like that?
I do. We need a little good news. Everybody needs
Everybody
a little
needs
good
good
news.
news.
It's Christmas.
Birth of Christ. Doesn't get
Yes.
better than that. Wow.
There's your good news.
There's your good news right there. I went to Sears yesterday, your hometown Sears store, my hometown Sears store. I got some very good deals.
You can't say it's yours. It's ours.
Hey, dude. Hey.
Just because you may spend the most money there.
Hey. My boys may be watching, so I can't tell you what I bought, but I got some good prices on some great items.
Awesome.
They have good prices.
They have great items.
But here's my deal. I want that and that and that and that. Wait, just give me your paycheck. I can go down there and buy what I need.
I could go broke in there. I'm
Oh, I
telling
know.
you.
Yeah,
The tools, I love their tools.
I do too.
You get a ratchet, and everybody's had a ratchet that's quit working and sits there and goes click regardless of what you do. You just take it back in and say, hey, my ratchet's not working. There's your ratchet. you're good to go.
They swap or fix 'em.
Everybody's had a ratchet.
I got at least 3.
Ratchet.
Well, a ratchet that's went bad.
Backside of my place looked like a junk pile.
They make good weapons too.
Just got to get them the right length and the right weight.
Weather report brought to you by your hometown Sears store. It's not too late to shop Sears for Christmas. I was down there yesterday. They have some very good items. You know what I could use down there, hint, hint, is that they've got a very nice shop vacuum down there that I really need. And you could even paint the St. Louis Cardinal logo on it like you did that coffee cup last year.
Absolutely.
You know, have
St.
a
Louis, boy, we're going to kill them this year.
Oh, yeah.
Go Cars.
When did you convert?
Well, I've always been a Cars fan.
Oh, yeah. I need grounded lightning's going to strike around here.
On that Sears deal,
What
if
you
you
got?
go down there, the little Santa special, you do get an extra 15% off
Yeah.
anything over $500.
Wow.
That's quite a savings.
I think your wife
That
needs
is.
a new stove and refrigerator, doesn't she?
You
That'd
betcha.
be over $500, and you can save 15% today.
I like it.
There you go.
You can put a Cardinal sticker on the
We have
front.
put Texas Rangers
Yes.
on one. You know. 49
Rangers.
degrees in Mount Home, 50 in
Look at that.
Harrison. 49 with shower activity in Hardy. Mountain View at 52. Yellville at 51. Marshall checks in at 52. Poplar Bluff, Missouri on Highway 67 is at 48. Branson on US 65 at 48. West Plains, Missouri at US 63 at 160. 47 degrees. While Calico Rock, Arkansas at 5 and 56 are at 49 degrees. Take a look at this radar. It looks like Christmas. There's green on the screen.
Oh, boy.
Shower activity from north central Arkansas down to Little Rock, east to South Carolina. Wouldn't you know that my boy's in South Carolina driving home and all that stuff?
Is he?
Hopefully he's halfway. Hopefully he's past Atlanta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama. But
Wonder
anyway,
what that is in the Texas Panhandle coming our way.
No.
Could
Here?
it be?
No, it's not.
Here?
Jerry.
here, rain.
It sure look like snow to me.
Well, it could be once that temperature drops.
Yep. Could
As you
be.
see on the national radar, we got shower activity from basically Tulsa, Oklahoma to the east coast along I-40, going all the way over into the Carolinas, northern Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi. This is a good thing. Good to see the showers coming through. We need it here in North Arkansas. I'm going to highlight the Little Rock radar. That'll bring up most of that in
Okay.
Arkansas. You can see Mountain Home, Harrison, Fayetteville, all that getting some good shower activity right now. Jonesboro, Batesville getting some really good showers right now. And so, wow.
Looks
you can,
good.
Yeah, it
don't
sure
it?
does.
Yeah. We need that.
Sure
we really
do.
do.
Really bad. Highway 62, 412 east and west. Thank goodness it's wet. 63, 67, Highway 167. All those highways getting some good showers right now. Little Rock, we've got I-40 east and I-40 west getting some shower activity as well. So, what do you think, guys? It looks good. Maybe we'll get a few burn
Yeah.
ban signs taken down.
It'd be nice. We need it. We need it. I know there's some people needing to burn some things, and it'd be nice to kind of have that lifted a little bit and not have the
bet.
fear or worried.
I-30 Hot Springs down to Texarkana's not getting much shower activity right now, as you can see, but it's always a good thing to see that rain.
Yes,
It
yes,
sure is.
yes.
Jerry, what you got for us? Community news. We're not going to have much community news.
Oh no! Story time at the library today
Really?
at 10:30. You
What are they
can
going to
go-
read you?
Man, I think I'm gonna skip that. One.
Gingerbread Man?
Something
Yeah,
like that.
that'd be fun.
Santa Claus came to town
Yeah.
or something.
Hey, you know, now's the season for scams.
Yeah.
Got to be careful.
What's
it
the
is.
nut? What's the scam?
Well, I heard about this just outside of St. Louis.
Uh-huh.
There's a radio station wanting to give free advertising for 30 days.
Oh, you ought to quit it, Dale. I know where this is going.
But what
We are
happens
going
is they
south.
bill you because you have to stop the ads. I think it was over in the Illinois side where I used to live over there in St. Clair County.
Yeah,
A little bit of scamming. I'm going to give you 30 days of free ads. Then they get a bill 60 days later.
they do it all the time.
You got to watch.
They do
Yeah.
it all the time.
Any more scams going around?
I think we,
I'm going to
he's,
stay out of that one.
And he ain't gonna touch that.
There's
10-foot
scams everywhere.
pole.
I think Benny's
Well,
done.
I had a friend it lived out on the East Coast, and he got slammed on his messenger.
Yep. I usually
hacked,
get them from
scams.
Ethiopia saying I have a family member that needs help and send 10,000 pesos or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
I
go to your
get-
printer and print some.
Yeah.
They didn't say that'd be legal tender
Uh-uh.
base.
I just send them back IOUs. Please let my family member out of your Ethiopian jail. I owe you
I
$10,000.
promise I'm good for it.
Yeah. Just come to Arkansas and collect it if you would, please.
If I'm thinking along the right lines, I think Trinity Lutheran Church will have an Advent service tonight, I believe around 6 or 6:30. We have some Christmas Eve services coming up. Twin Lakes Baptist has one that evening, Christmas Eve, First Baptist, I'm sure some of the other churches. And I think St. Peter's will probably have their midnight mass, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Catholics always do.
Have that midnight mass.
All right.
So, anything else that you guys know about?
Now we're going to, the youth wrestling team is headed to Rogersville, Missouri.
Oh, by Springfield.
Yep, we've got a big tournament there. They're expecting about 300 kids, so it should be a good
Tonight?
tournament. We'll be doing it on Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
So what's at the restaurant today?
Well, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because today we start our Christmas feast for lunch from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Ham, turkey, all the trimmings. You mean yam, cornbread dressing, you name it. It is on that plate. It is a huge plate. It is well worth it. It's $8.88, and you will leave with the to-go box. And if you haven't had the Thanksgiving or the Christmas feast, you're missing out. It is what she does with that ham and turkey is amazing.
Oh yeah,
Very good.
yeah, and it's for $8.88.
Yep.
I'm doing some math here. Hang on, $8.88. For Jerry, it's $17.76 because he always gets seconds.
That's a good number. 1776.
I don't know if he'll get it. I don't know if he'll get seconds on this. Literally, it is a list of food.
Yeah.
You tell him what you
We're talking
want,
about
you want.
Jerry.
Yeah, that's true.
It's piled pretty high.
Yeah.
That's a
It
big
just
plate.
takes him a little while to eat it because all he uses is his pocket knife.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry, we need to mention Reeves Propane real quick.
Yes, we do. It's getting cold, and Reeves Propane, he's the best propane dude in our area, and we're very blessed to have him, as a matter of fact, because he helps out a lot of people in need.
And you're hoping for snow on Christmas. We're going to try, if we got a minute, pull that logo up for Reeves Propane. 1-800-432-5172. Give Reeves Propane a call. And if you haven't made the switch to Reeves Propane, well, maybe around Tuesday or Wednesday of next week would be a good time to be doing that.
I'll tell you, if you ever get a chance to meet and talk with that guy, you would do business with him because he's an honor to talk to. He really is. Just a great, down-to-earth Christian guy that just is there to help
Top
people.
notch, and he's there to help.
Yeah, if a nickel a gallon is your reason for not going to him, that's a pretty pitiful reason. I'll say that.
You know, his reason for doing this, and I got this at the last interview, is so that he can serve people.
I know it.
That's his job, and that's what God's put on him to serve, and he wants to serve people, and this is his way of doing it.
He does a great job. Reeves Propane, for all your propane needs, 1-800-432-5172 for Marion, Searcy, Baxter, Stone, Izard, Sharp, and Fulton counties. Also, the other counties you see there on the screen, you can call 866-951-3111. Scooter, how about taking us to break so we can talk to Nell about So Smart when we come back?
You bet.
Snail.
Stick around. We're going to be right back. With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
They said, I'm not ready to move. I'm not ready for such a change. I'm not ready to give up my independence. Then, after receiving a lot of love and encouragement, they moved to the Good Samaritan Society. They said, "I should have done it years ago."
Senior care and services from the Good Samaritan Society.
Your White River Getaway starts at Cotter Trout Lodge, where you find convenient, clean, and affordable accommodations right in the heart of Cotter, Arkansas. Take advantage of the Natural State Fly Shop across the road for all your supplies and guided fly fishing needs. Countless delicious homemade menu options await to satisfy your hunger cravings at the White Sands Cafe. Your complete White River Getaway is cradled in the east arm of the historic Ruthven Rainbow Bridge at the Cotter Trout Lodge, Natural State Fly Shop, and the White Sands Cafe. Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range, coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon.
Life is too
It is 7:16 on this December 20th, and shower activity showing up on the radar. Yes.
Finally.
Hope it rains all day long. Man, we need it.
We do.
Well, we got our first guest of the day, Miss Nell from So Smart. Jerry, take it over.
Yeah, you did. You said it. Miss Nell, So Smart. Not only a business lady about town, but my friend.
Thank you, Jerry.
And thank you for coming on. Located in the Ozark Shopping Center, and
Yes,
you've been there a little while now.
You know, we've just entered our third year.
And doing good.
We're doing real well. Thank you very much, and thanks to our customers.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. You know, every small business, I don't think people realize that a small business is, and I've been in the supply side for years, like over 30. Small businesses are generally about 3 to 4 months out of bankruptcy at any given time. Do you know that?
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And when we support the small businesses, we keep them there because they need the business coming in all the time. You know, I've really enjoyed getting to know different retailers in the area and shopping local because you get better service.
Yeah.
You just get better service.
We want people to keep coming back.
They do.
And with poor service, I can go back there, but
Good service helps, but
Great
a good
service.
product takes you a long way too.
Oh,
And
I only carry machine products that are manufactured by the company that's, you know, on the front of the machine. And our sewing machines, I carry Brother, I carry Janome, and I carry Juki. And they are all manufacturers. There's only one other manufacturer out there that I don't carry. And Brother, Baby Lock, and Juki supply several other labels. So I like to go to the source.
Yep.
And it's not like the days back in the 70s when I saw my mom sewing, where you put your little thread on and you push the foot pedal. And I mean, these things are computerized now. They've come a long way.
When you get into particularly embroidery and some of the sewing machines that have, you know, a lot of stitches and a lot of capability, the embroidery and those machines are computer driven. You know, they're not computer aided. They're computer driven.
So you can program into the machine what you want it to do? Is that what
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was actually looking at Jerry's shirt because he's got embroidery up here. You could do, you know, we can do that. We can embroider up there. Our customers do it all the time. I have a lot of customers that have shops on Etsy, or they're in some of the you know, the crafter malls around, and they're actually, you know, they're bringing in some serious side dollars to help their family by embroidering. So we see a lot of that, and we try and help those people to we train them how to, you know, get a more professional look. We had our Christmas party last night, and so we made these little. I'm wearing one. We made these little poinsettias, and it's all made on the embroidery machine.
You're kidding.
Nope. That's called freestanding lace, and it's all.
Awesome.
It takes a long
You got
time.
that close shot still set? Right
On
here.
you, yeah, I can go to it.
I'll hold it up by my microphone. Maybe get a closer shot here.
To call.
And I made sure that every lady that was at our Christmas party got one of those. And we joined for Christmas party. We joined Remember Me Quilt. We have a big party. And we kind of took over Salsa's grill last night.
Those are cool.
Didn't we?
That looked real sharp on my camo shirt.
I bet it did.
I'm sure it would.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's done on the embroidery machine.
It's done on the embroidery
That's
machine.
amazing.
Then I take the pieces and hot glue it all together.
Yeah, the detail on it, even the veins and the leaves.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
The precision, you just
That's good.
would have a hard time doing
Take a look at
if
that.
you were doing it by hand.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking. Can we mention this? It says "Power Your Creativity," new for 2018, introducing the new lineup, and this is from Brother. Can you talk about that? This on the website.
You know, Brother has some really great products. They upgrade. That's one of the things I like about Brother, is because they're computer driven. You know how you get updates from Microsoft all the time, and they drive you crazy? Well, Brother, actually, you can update your machine. And so instead of going out and buying a brand new machine every year to keep up with the latest stuff, you can get periodic free updates, and then about annually they'll come up with an upgrade that gives you a whole slew of new things for your machine, and it's all done on your computer. You take your USB stick right to the machine, boof, and you've just opened up a whole new world. It's amazing. Yep.
Scooter, can we put this on the screen here?
Yeah.
Multi-needle embroidery, the Entrepreneur 6 Plus PR670E. Is that new for 2018?
The 670 is a newer machine. Yep. It's a 6-thread machine, which saves a lot of time. These were actually done on our 10-thread machine, which means I don't have to change threads and, that kind of thing. They also allow bigger hoops, so you can get things done really fast because you're not changing thread. They're a semi-professional machine, and through software they can be ganged together. You can put up to 4 machines so that you send a design out, and we can do that wirelessly now, which is pretty cool. It'll send it to all 4 machines and they start working. It's amazing.
But now, when you say semi-professional, the everyday consumer can buy these and learn to use these.
Oh, absolutely.
And so, I don't think I could do. Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, you can. I have one couple that picked one up last week, a 10-thread, and she's bringing that in because she's been working on what we call a single needle, which means you've got to change your thread every time. These automatically change thread. And she's had an Etsy store for a long time, and she's now getting enough orders that she can't produce fast enough.
Really?
The 10-thread will allow her to up her production about 30 to 40% just by the one machine. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
And we see them in the some of the country clubs will have them so that they can personalize caps,
Really?
in golf,
Yeah.
and the thing they put over the end of the golf club.
Sock.
Yeah, like a golf
Really?
cover, yeah. And we have specific hoops to help do that, which is kind of cool.
That's
Well, we
amazing.
got a
And
good
you've seen
graphic
the
right
caps
here.
we've
Scooter.
done.
Yes, I have.
We do a lot with sergers, actually. That's what was up there a minute ago. I've got a 2-day workshop coming up.
When's this happening?
I think it's the 12th and the 13th.
Of January?
I don't have my calendar with me.
Mine stops at December 31st.
The 12th and the 13th, we're going to have, or I do a 2-day workshop. We supply machines if you don't have the specific machine we're using, and the reason I do it that way is it's difficult to teach on different ones. And we work with a lot of feet, and I can't have the feet for every brand and 20-year-old serger that might be out there. But my ladies who have gone through this are astounded what they can do with their serger. And just prior to that, I'm thinking the 10th, but I could be wrong. You'd have to check. I've got an email going out, and it'll be on our website it'll be on Facebook under events. I'll be having a what I call a serger boot camp, and that's my background. I mean, my background is fabric, sergers. I've only been embroidering for 20 years, but I've been
only 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. But I've been into sergers for about 30. So I'm there. And we have a serger boot camp. That's where you can bring your own serger, and we create a workbook with you to learn, so you can make your notes, put your samples in it, write down all your settings, and refer to it, when they want to go back and go, how did I do this? And they... customers will learn more about their threading and the theory of what a serger does, and how to feel less intimidated or whatever about it. And then we expand on that in the workshop.
The next couple minutes, I want to focus on the fact that you're at the Ozark Shopping Center, easy location, right downtown Mountain Home. Folks in Harrison and West Plains and Mountain View are watching today, and we want to invite them to Sew Smart Sewing Center.
Absolutely. We have customers, Springdale. I have a gal coming in today from Alma.
All the way from Fort Smith.
Yes, we have.
Alma's over by Fort Smith.
We've done quite a bit of business.
We got a customer living in Virginia.
One of the reasons we actually get so many customers from outlying areas, they might have a dealer closer, but we're trained. We know these machines. Yeah. And you can come back for free lessons on any machine purchase from us for, as long as it takes. And, you set up, we do appointments, and Gary Patterson, who's just a wonderful man, a font of knowledge. Gary does a lot of our classes. I do a lot of the classes. Linda's beginning to do some classes. She's totally a brother person, so she's real good on brother side. I'm good on brother side. Gary is great, either brother or Janome, and I'm getting real good with Janome. Their educator was very impressed that I had picked up on it. I worked for brother for 16 years, so it was easy for me to slide into that easy chair. But we will do whatever we can do to help. And some days we wish we didn't, but we do.
And you can repair all brands.
We repair virtually all brands. My lead technician is Jim. And you know what? He's been repairing machines and in the machine industry for most of his adult life. And he's an adult. He's right up there. Then we have Andrew, who is in training, and he's been with us just about a year. And he has taken to this like a duck takes to water. He's used to repairing large machinery. And he loves it. He goes places and buys junk machines and refurbishes them at home.
Wow.
He has to learn.
That's good.
He's really into it.
Sew Smart Sewing Center is at 307 South Main Street in the Ozark Shopping Center, Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 10 to 3. If you can't make regular hours, give us a call and they'll set up an after-hours appointment.
We do that. I've had customers who, get off work, in West Plains at 5 o'clock. They can't get down by 5. And what time will you be here? I'll be here. And I love it. I had a wonderful customer who called up from just north of West Plains. They wanted a scan and cut. Scan and Cut's a wonderful product. Love it. And he wanted to get it for his wife. But he couldn't make it down there. He said, can you be there at 6:30? And I said, yes, I will meet you at 6:30 at the store.
Hometown.
And
I got to tell you what. He did not tell her he was doing this. And when they pulled up in front of the store, she's like, "What are we doing here? What are we doing here?" Got out of the car, realized what store it was, and started crying.
Wow.
She cried all the way in.
That's
she was
awesome.
so happy. I showed her what we had for her, and she just cried through the whole thing and clutched her box all the way out. She was so happy. It's just... That's kind of like a really good day. I mean, I really love that kind of story.
Those are amazing machines that scan and cut.
Yeah.
Scan something in there, you can cut film as thick as a cigarette paper, not cut what's under it.
Yep.
You can etch glass with this stuff.
Wow.
Use it all kinds
So
of
Smart Sewing Center in Mountain Home, Arkansas, 305 South Main, Ozark Shopping Center. Come on down, everybody. Going to be there today and tomorrow and Friday and Saturday.
Saturday till 3.
Yep. Come on down.
Come on down.
Everybody's invited. Harrison, West Plains.
Oh,
Branson.
for sure.
Bring
And
your
if
kids.
you're down for Christmas break, are you going to be closed Christmas Day?
Oh, yeah.
And then you're open Tuesday?
We are open Tuesday.
Okay, so anybody that's
Absolutely.
down and you're down for Christmas, spending time, you want to go in there, plan on getting in there on Tuesday if you're here Christmas Day.
You bet.
Oh, and we do gift certificates. We have quite a few kids who come in and they want a machine for their mom, but they don't know what machine. They'll buy a gift certificate. We've had moms come in and go, "I don't know which one she was looking at, but I know it was about this much. Why don't we just write a gift certificate and let her come in?"
There you go.
And that's what we do. Yeah.
Time for a break. Up next, Deborah Fitzgerald. I went to high school with her. Been a long time seeing Deborah Fitzgerald, but she's a children's book illustrator from Washington, D.C., so stick around. We're going to be right back.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. If anybody needs trash service in the area, please give us a call. Arch Trash Service is veteran owned, and I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys and even provide front door service trash pickup for those that aren't able to take their trash to the curb. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling. I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup, and please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It is 7:36 on this Wednesday, December 20th, and I've got an old friend here from high school, Debbie Ross Fitzgerald. We haven't seen each other in 45 years.
45? Oh no, it's only been
41. All right,
Come
so
on.
we'll skip 4 years. So how you been? Good to see you.
Good.
Yeah.
Been real good.
Yeah. And so, wow, a lot of water under the bridge. We were in high school together in a choral group at church.
Yeah.
And I'd forgot about that until you mentioned that.
Yeah, we were in the original Cara
I guess we were.
in the first 2 years of it.
Yeah.
You know, and I actually met my husband
Yeah.
through Cara.
Yeah.
And he went to high school with us too, but
It's been a few years ago.
yeah, has been.
Wow.
Just a
I
few.
totally forgot about that. Where'd the years go?
I snuck that one in on you, didn't
You
I?
sure did. Well, I've got 4 adult children and 2 grandkids. How about you?
I have 2 adult children, and we have our first grandchild.
There you go.
Grandchild, little Finn.
So you still in the D.C. area?
Yes,
You like
we
it
are.
out there?
I love D.C.
Do you? I enjoyed it when I was there.
I
was there a couple
hate
times.
the traffic, but I love the area. And anybody
It's
who lives
easy.
here.
Just take a taxi. They don't mind the traffic. They drive on sidewalks, around the parking meters.
I know, but if you live there, you.
I know. We landed at Reagan.
Yeah. Oh.
And then take the taxi in over into D.C.
That's the only way to do
Wear
that.
a helmet.
Yeah. Exactly. So we've been there. My husband was military. We had 20 plus years in
Good.
the Army, and that was our last post assigned to us. And he came. We decided to retire there. Both the kids our son had just finished high school, and our daughter was just kind of starting high school. So we didn't want to move the kids again.
Yeah.
And while we were there, I was also picked up as an art teacher in Fairfax County, and I just retired from teaching art for 20-something years. So
and that's what brings you here.
I'm here taking care of family for a little bit.
Yep.
And during my last 10 years of teaching, I have been illustrating children's books, and it was always one of my things that I wanted to do. I always wanted to be a children's book illustrator. And
Now
while I
this
didn't
is-
go to school for that, it's kind of
Stanley and Norman, Bad Boy Bassett Brothers. That's pretty cool. See if I can get a shot of that. Can we get a shot of that, Scooter? If I hold that up and get my finger out of the way.
So Stanley and Norman came about because I live next door to my publisher. And he is a self-publishing company called Rocket Science Productions. And he had been looking for a illustrator for his stories. And he knew I was an artist. I had done other stuff for him for other projects and this and that, but never thought about asking me to illustrate his book. So he sent me the manuscript, and I did a few drawings for him, and he just fell in love with it and said, okay, that's it, we'll do it. And that was, I think, 07,
Wow, 10 years ago.
maybe 06, right around that
I
time
love
frame.
this
We'd have to do
artwork.
that. Thank you.
This is excellent artwork. Wow, look at this.
So the fun thing about the Stanley and Norman series is that all of the animals were pets of all of the people in the neighborhood.
Huh.
And I had my 5 cats, and his 2 dogs. I ended up having the dogs across the street in the book. I also had our daughter's dog in the book, and it's kind of sad though, because the only dogs and pets that are there are 3 of them that are alive now. So, but they're fun, and so
These look like fun books.
They are.
for kids.
They're about preschool,
Yeah.
because there's so much to see in them. They can look for different things. To about 3rd grade, maybe.
But you know, even for
It's kind of like the Richard Scarry. You always have to look around. If you look at all of the little different books they've got.
But you know, I'm thinking about my 2 grandsons and just the color coordination to pick out the red on the bow on the green wreath here, the brown on the fence, and the dogs are
I
brown.
love the little characters, the squirrels and the chipmunks that are in the birds that are in some of the pictures are just they're doing
Oh wow,
silly
look at the detail
things,
there.
silly things to all of the characters within the story. So that's kind of cool. They're having fun and making faces and
And what
stuff.
about Sadie Smile?
Sadie Smile is my first book written and illustrated by.
Oh, I gotta hold that up. Twitter, we gotta hold that up.
And that's by-
and illustrated by
written
Deborah
and
Fitzgerald. For those around the Twin Lakes area, Debbie Ross Fitzgerald. We knew you as Debbie Ross.
Yeah.
I've actually got a picture of that one.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I'll keep it on the
So-
screen until we do the switch.
So the neat thing about that one was that I had taken a class in Fairfax at the time. Art teachers could take classes at the Corcoran, and so I took a class with Henry Cole, who is a big writer and illustrator of children's books, and he was also a former art teacher. Former school teacher, and he fell into this, and kind of that's become his life now. And so what's kind of cool then was that we had a very small class, and we had to make the story. We had to draw out a 32-page dummy, which is all of the pages hand drawn out, ready to start, so that you know how everything's
Are these a
gonna go.
rough draft? You talking about the artwork now? You have to
Yeah,
have,
they're kind of a rough draft, but not completely.
really?
So
50-50?
yeah, they're subject to change. They're just what I would say black and white. So there's just a drawing, and then after that, and we also had to do a 2-page color spread. So if you go to the center of the book, no, the very back of the book, like the very last couple of pages. I ended up doing that as my 2-color spread to turn in. And so growing up, I was an avid reader, and I loved to read, and there were certain books that always drew me in for their drawing or their artwork and this and that, and so I had a lot of fun with it. But when I started reading different stories, I can visually see what's going on, and so for me, it was just taking what the words were saying and exaggerating that so you could see it clear. And so I thought this was a great story. It was in an old book that I'd read years ago, and it's just kind of took a twist on the story. So it's a silly little love story. Isn't there a song kind of like that?
Silly
It's called
love
Silly
songs. Yeah,
Someone.
they came out when we were in high school.
Wings,
Yeah,
Wings.
that's right. Yeah.
And I knew you'd like that.
Oh yeah.
And so
Now he's singing it over.
I know.
Some people want to fill the world with silly love songs.
And so it's a take on how when the people moved out west, they came from the east, and Sadie had cats, and she had to leave hers back east. They went out west, and he noticed that she was really sad, and she wasn't smiling anymore. So her husband, who was a trader, happened to go back east with his whole adventure about how he brings all the cats back west. But it was really just to make Sadie smile again. So it's kind of a true story in some ways. I had lost a cat that was almost 19 years old the first year that we lived in D.C.
Really?
And my husband tried desperately to find me a kitten for Christmas that year because she had passed away like in the end of summer. And he looked, and there were absolutely no kittens anywhere.
Wow.
He talked to the vets. Don't know. And he'd talked to the vet that we had and everything, and so that was kind of where the twist on the story came from.
I mean, and I wish I had time to have gone through the book just to know more about it, but just seeing the illustrations. Now, this is your first book to write and publish, or
Right.
write and illustrate that's been
Right.
published?
Right. All of the others, I have done all of the illustrations. Matter of fact, I just got the first 6 or 8 pages of the next Stanley and Norman, so I'm just noodling through those.
How do you get an idea? I mean, think you hear the term, you ought to write a book.
That's the hard part. You got to find the story, but it's not that you have to find the story, it's that the story has to find you.
Oh.
And that's the hard part.
Yeah.
But you can have ideas, and you can start writing. The more you write, the more you're gonna do it. And I'm kind of in a lull, but my brain is like working like crazy. So I'm coming up with little bitty snippets of what I think I could do. But I love taking his stories and making them
into art.
Sillier.
Yeah.
Yeah, into the pictures. A lot of my things, especially when I was teaching, a lot of times I would have students tell a story without any words at all. So they had to put all the information in the art without having any words. But they loved it because they could find out that they could tell a whole story without having to say one word in the picture or on the pages. So
tell the story by
just
pictures. Wow.
Telling the story by the pictures for me. But a lot of the characters are little, in this book, are characters of some of the people around the area. There were researches on how
look at the detail
steamboats
in the paddle
look.
wheel, yeah.
So, I had to do research on that. I had to do research on buffaloes. I had to research on trains, all kinds of stuff like that to figure out. And this is the last page I colored. That was a lot of work.
I think I got that one in a big size.
Yeah, you probably do.
You got that
I think
one
I
on
sent.
Yeah,
I think I
just put
sent
it
that
up.
one.
And, I think that's
look
the
at
right
that.
one.
Now look at the detail. Now, is this watercolor pencil? What do you do with this?
This one is watercolor pencil.
Watercolor pencil.
And I kind of fell in love with how rich the colors could be,
Yeah.
how much I could do
I mean,
with
it's the
them.
green in the gentleman's jacket here that just stands out among the other colors. You look at the cheese wheel sign back here and the detail in the bricks along the walk.
Yeah. My favorite is this. All the cats are leaving.
Yeah.
All the cats are leaving.
All the cats are leaving.
So
The mice is eating the
are
cheese.
getting ready to play.
You see that in the upper left-hand part there by the shutters. Even the detail where you see the paint of the wall behind the shutters.
Right.
Interesting.
That is
So it's really kind of cool.
It is.
Now, this book was it's just the watercolor pencils. The Stanley and Norman books are done with a process called watercolor monoprint. And monoprint means one printing. So it's a printmaking process. So I would take all of the drawings, I get them all ready, the size that I want them. I tape them to a plexiglass, and I use watercolor from a tube. It's not like the little trays that we had, but watercolor from a tube. And I paint the whole scene on the plexiglass. Once you've done that and you let it dry really good, then you soak your paper in water and then you blot the paper out with towels. And then the next thing you do is you put the paper on top of the plate, and then you run it through the printing press. Like a big old, I had my finger broken one of those, so not fun. But that way it pulls up all the watercolor ink off of the tray. I let it dry, and I can still get what's called a ghost print off of that, so I can make one more print if I really wanted to, but the colors won't be as rich. So after I make the print, then I go back in and I do all the little tiny detail with a pen.
Wow.
Now I've got another picture
Wow.
here. You can kind of explain. Okay, I guess that's where you're out selling the.
Oh yeah,
Or doing a signing.
I did a signing.
Yeah.
At a local coffee shop in our area.
Is that in Fairfax? In Virginia?
In Fairfax.
yeah.
It wasn't far from our house, and so it was actually the coffee shop that I went to all the time after school. I would grade papers after school at the coffee shops.
There you go.
And so I would go over there, and that had changed hands a couple times, so now it's Pete's. But I went over there to and just ask, could I do this? And they said, oh, sure, bring it on in. So I
There you
sit
go.
there for,
We need to take a
maybe
quick
3-4
break.
hours.
Visiting
3-4
with
hours.
folks know her here as Debbie Ross Fitzgerald, visiting with Deborah Ross, Deborah Fitzgerald, book writer and illustrator. Time for a break. Be right back.
More than just propane, Reeves Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reeves Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reeves Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home. It's 7:53, wrapping up down on the corner for this Wednesday edition, December 20th, 2017. Visiting with Deborah Fitzgerald, known around here as Deborah Ross Fitzgerald. Went to high school together 100 years ago.
Thanks, Dale.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I am so impressed with your books.
Thank you.
How can people pick these up? Sadie Small, written and illustrated by Deborah Fitzgerald, and this is a 2016 publication?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The
And
hardback
then-
just came out this year. The softback, which is the small ones, came out last year. You can go directly to Rocket Science Production
We bring that up there.
and go to their order or to their marketplace. Marketplace is where you'll want to go.
Where am I missing
It's
that?
down. It's down. Scroll down.
Scroll down.
Market. No. Let's
Marketing
see.
services right
no,
there?
It's not.
Do I have the right one?
Yeah. No, you've got it. Marketing. Book publishing.
Huh.
I'm not sure. It's in there someplace. You have to go to the space where you can go. It might be under just the I publish.
Right here.
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I've been to the site myself, but it's also on Amazon.
Oh, good. You
It's
get
also
on Amazon. Good.
it's also, I think I looked it up on Barnes and Noble.
Good.
Now, here's the next thing, and this happened this last 2 weeks. Because it's self-published, it goes out to more independent bookstores. So I have right now two places up in Kansas and someplace in St. Louis area that just called for me to start selling there. But before all this happened, just before school was out, I have Costco, Barnes and Nobles, Books A Million, and Hudson River, which is in all of the airports, looking at putting this into their bookstores. I've got places in UK, France, Italy, Spain,
Good grief, worldwide.
Japan, and Africa.
Wow.
And these have, the last 3 or 4 have just happened in the last 4 weeks. My credit card's a little hot right now because what they do is a test market. I cannot influence the test market, so I don't know where they're putting the books. But as they are doing the test market, they're finding out how well they're selling, and then they, from that point on, they will completely order the books from that way on, and I don't have to do anything except sit there and say, yes, I
Like
would
the royalty
love,
check.
I would love to come and sign books at your bookstore.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking at, is that pretty soon it'll be,
Cool.
I will be able to go to the bookstores because they won't let me come in now.
Yeah.
So I can go to the bookstores, I can sign it, I can read it, I can talk to the kids. Would love to do workshops with either adults or student, kids, on how to illustrate, what goes into the process of editing and deciding what works, what doesn't, and those type of things. And so that's one of the things that we're looking at right now. So I'm excited.
I would be too.
So it's a little bit scary, but it's a very exciting time.
So you could wind up in Italy or London, England, doing a book signing.
Exactly. That would be all right with me.
That'd be
I have
fine.
my passport ready.
Ready to go. So impressed. I love the artwork in this. When I was in grade school in St. Clair County, Illinois, there's one of my friends, his name was Jim. Haven't seen him in 50 years. But he could do, you just scribble on a paper and he can make a picture out of more or less like a cartoon character. He was so good at that, and everybody was so envious of how good of an artist he was. And I tell you what, your artwork is just fabulous. This is just, it is.
Thank you.
It's fun but detailed, colorful, so the kids will have so much fun reading these books.
Even though this one's more like for a fourth grade to sixth grade, maybe a little bit older for some of our ESL population, it would be good for that. But there's, like you said, there's so much in it that even if you're reading it, the kids can kind of learn and play and have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a bonding time for parents. You've got to read to your kids. Yeah. It's one of the most important bonding times you can do, and help them with communication and learning how to carry on a conversation.
Wow. It's been very good to see you again, to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
Me.
Deborah Fitzgerald, known around the Twin Lakes area as Debbie Ross Fitzgerald, written and illustrated by Debbie. Sadie Smile. Can we get that other picture up there real quick?
I've got that right there.
Click. It's just a click away. There it goes.
Yay.
And of course, So Smart Sewing Center.
Say that again.
I could repeat that if I had to.
10 times real fast. You ready to go?
I'm sounding like Jerry. So Smart Sewing Center. I've said it enough in radio ads for the last 10 years. Come on by.
And we know each other now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we already have a relationship.
You've got a machine going
She's
back to Washington.
Everyone going back?
She drove all the way to Washington from Washington to buy a sewing machine.
That's right.
You can brag about that one.
Good, and she's that smart.
There you go. Be smart. Shop at So Smart, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Well, Scooter, what you got? 30 more seconds. We can go home. What do you say?
I'd say go on over to So Smart and hang out. You're actually a very funny person, and I enjoy sitting down with. So if you guys just want to have a good time, just stop by there.
Stop by So Smart.
I would second that. I would second that.
You enjoyed it, did you, Debbie?
I did.
All right, Scooter, take us home. What do you say?
Still got time. Shop local.
Shop local.
We still
Sears,
got
So
time for
Smart, all the
Christmas.
local shops. Support this local economy. And that's what it's all about.
Keep everybody rolling.
We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. See you later.
Thank you.